What if the key to winning a war wasn't on the battlefield, but in a farmer's field? Today, we are diving deep into the Taurus system, a really fascinating world where strategy is literally cultivated and survival grows right from the ground up. It's this incredible place where metaphysics meets agriculture, and just planting a single seed can be the most powerful move you make. So imagine you're an elite warrior, right? And this is the message you get. It's confusing, it's a little sinister, and it kicks off something called the planting schemes phase. But the wildest part has to be that last line. To protect the cattle, you must become the cattle. I mean, what does that even mean? It's a riddle that feels like it has some serious life or death stakes.
And this gets us to the absolute core of the mystery. Why are these incredibly powerful fighters suddenly being told to become farmers? It seems so random, completely disconnected from their skills. But as we're about to find out, this is exactly where the real strategy begins.
Okay, so to understand this bizarre challenge, we first have to decode the one big clue they've been given, the name of the system itself, Taurus. You see, the entire strategy is hidden inside the meaning of this one word.
Now, the first thought is pretty straightforward. Taurus is the bull. The bull represents immense power, right? So the characters immediately think of like an armored tank, just pure brute force and raw strength. It's the obvious connection to make in their world of combat. But that's a dangerously incomplete picture.
And here's where it gets really interesting. The bull has this dual nature. On one hand, yes, it's a symbol of raw, destructive power. But think about it. Historically, the bull was also a beast of burden. It was an animal of incredible strength, but used for the humble, practical work of plowing fields and building things. Its power is often hidden in plain sight, used for tasks that actually sustain life.
So, here's the crucial insight. When you combine that overwhelming power with a hidden, practical purpose, what do you get? You get a stratagem. See, this isn't just a farming challenge. It's a deep lesson in strategy. The whole point of the planting schemes phase is learning to use your strength in subtle, completely unexpected ways. So how do you actually apply this strategic mindset to, farming? Well, in this world, the answer lies in understanding the metaphysical laws that govern everything. There are these three core systems at play, and they are the framework for every single action. First up is the Libra system. You can basically think of this as the law of karma. It's the universe's most fundamental rule of cause and effect. Every action you take has a direct and equal consequence. You are, quite literally, paid in your own coin. No escaping it. But what happens when you try to do the right thing and it just goes horribly wrong? That's where the Leo system comes in. It's the law of grace. It's like a cosmic counterbalance that actually judges your intent. If you act with a good heart, the system provides a sort of safety net, making sure that a graceful dancer never falls.
And this is where it all comes together. The Taurus system is the practical application of these metaphysical laws. It's the thing that translates these abstract ideas into a powerful analytical tool. It gives the characters hard data on everything, from sky readings like sunshine and humidity, all the way down to the nitty-gritty of the soil, its acidity, nutrient content, and even if there are pests.
All right, so now they've decoded the whole Taurus concept, and they understand the three core systems. It's time to put all of this theory into practice. Let's see how this metaphysical framework actually translates into a real strategy in the soil. And their approach is incredibly methodical. They use the Libra and Taurus systems to analyze all the different seeds. Then they use the Leo system to figure out the exact growth period for each crop. The whole goal is to align everything so the harvest times all match up, which creates a super short, efficient harvesting window that actually works with the storage they have. This is pure logistics. And the farming techniques they use are just as strategic as the planning. I mean, they're not just throwing seeds in the ground. They are managing an entire ecosystem. They're using crop rotation and leaving land fallow to keep the soil healthy. They're using organic fertilizers and planting specific crops to enrich the soil and fight pests. They're even balancing fast-growing annuals for food right now with long-term perennials for stability later. Every single action is a calculated part of a much larger survival plan.
So why go through all this trouble? Well, the true test here is all about adaptability. The whole thing is designed to see if a soldier who's stuck behind enemy lines can actually survive. In that situation, it doesn't matter how hard you can punch. What matters is how well you can think, adapt, and use your skills to just stay alive.
And this brings us to the ultimate lesson of the whole Taurus challenge, and it's summed up in a famous, ancient proverb.
This is it, the core lesson, summed up perfectly. Swords into plowshares. The challenge is literally forcing them to take their greatest asset, their skill in combat, and completely transform it into something else, a tool for survival, for sustenance. It is the ultimate test of adapting your strengths to a new reality.
This really reveals the core philosophy of their world. The highest value is placed on skill, not on stuff. Possessions can be lost, they can be broken, they can be taken from you, but a person with amazing, adaptable, deeply ingrained skills, they can survive and thrive absolutely anywhere, armed with nothing but their own ingenuity.
Which kind of leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? If your entire world changed overnight, what is the one skill you have that could be transformed from a sword into a plowshare? What is the most valuable, most adaptable skill that you truly possess?